Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-August 2026, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. The overall energy for the reading, the Queen of Cups. Now that's a lot of love. Where is it coming from? You or somebody else? Or both? I don't know. We'll see. Starting off the reading, you get the King of Swords crossed by the King of Pentacles. Okay. You're very determined here, very driven. You want to get something accomplished. And I feel like with this energy, you might as well get it done. In your focus, the Ace of Swords, yeah, that's the action, that's the, yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. In the recent past, the Six of Wands, a sense of accomplishment is coming through here, so maybe you achieved something and you're like, yay! In your strength, the Two of Cups, there's somebody else here that it's starting to slowly but surely show up. So whatever this is, as you're doing it for you, there could be somebody else by your side too. In the immediate future, the Ten of Wands, a little bit of heaviness is showing up there. Supporting this reading, the Four of Swords. Very healing energy, it almost gives a sense of, you know when to take breaks. You know when to, even with this very driven energy that seems like unstoppable and like not even for a break, you kind of give yourself that. You pace yourself. Or you try to. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Queen of Wands. Somebody's got their eye on you. Somebody's like, that's Scorpio. I don't think you know. Anyways, in your hopes and fears, the Five of Swords. Well, there's deception there. And I'm not sure if you're telling me that you're hoping that you're not going to play things out through an energy of deception, or you're hoping that you're not going to run into this energy along the way, like, deceptive energy. I don't know yet. We'll see. In the potential outcome, the Three of Cups, you're definitely coming together with another energy in a beautiful, beautiful way. I feel like that's the goal here with whatever it is you're doing. But yeah, let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Queen of Cups. For the Queen of Cups, you get the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Emperor. Okay, so when it comes to heart affairs, you're giving me a sense of it's complicated. When it comes to you, strictly you, you're saying, I got this. Okay. So when you attach your energy to another energy, it's complicated, apparently. Or do you complicate it? I don't know. When it comes to you and acknowledging, how far you've come, your growth, your everything, it's like, oh yeah, I got this. Okay, good to know. Let's do the King of Swords. You get the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Hierophant. Yeah, you do got this. I don't know what this is that you're involved in, but physically you're there, mentally you're there. You're there with everything, and you're looking to be doing a good job, whatever this is that you're building on. And I feel like it does have to do with your sense of stability, your reality, things like that. So you're building in that direction. It really looks like you know what you're doing there. For the King of Pentacles, you get the Temperance card, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. You're going to have to be patient with this one, though. Because until things really materialize here and really get to that outcome that you want to see them in, it's going to take a minute. And that's where you're like, yeah, I know it's going to take a while. Like, I'm aware of that. But at the same time, I might get impatient here and there. Okay. Let me do the Ace of Swords. In your focus, the Lovers, the Judgment card, the Sun. You do want to include somebody else in here, in your plans, with whatever it is you're doing. It's like, man, I do want to have them by my side here. And I think you're doing something about that to include them somehow. Or you're thinking about doing something. Okay. Six of Wands in the recent past. You get Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, the King of Cups. Yeah, this is a nice accomplishment, but I think it's a personal one. Like, it's not about, oh, you won an award for the best boss of the year. No, not like that. It could be that maybe a kid of yours won an award. Like, it's more like emotional fulfilling. It's like, man, I'm so proud. Like, I'm proud, but there's another energy involved almost. So it's like for somebody else. But, you know, it's with that claim of mine. I did that, you know, I made that kid or something like that. I don't know. It's like that. It's nice, whatever it is. So it's a more emotional or personal accomplishment rather than just an award for something like an actual medal of who knows. For the Two of Cups in your strength, you get the Tower, the Seven of Cups, the King of Wands. Okay. You're lifting something up, something that might have crashed or got very, very close to crashing. There is a connection here that you're pointing at that's very, very close to your heart there. So it could be a friendship, it could be a family situation, but it was looking like it was kind of going down, kind of crashing there. And almost close to the crash site, you come up with ideas for it. You come up with, hey, let's figure it out. Let's see if we can lift it back up or something, you know? So I'm not sure if that happened already or I think you're in the middle of figuring something out for this one, because I don't think you want to let it crash, you know? Not yet, at least. For the Ten of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Six of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, it's a soul connection of some sort, and it is showing back up with a lot of heaviness on it. So even though you may not have lifted it up in the way you wanted to, it still feels heavy. There's still openness on your end here. There's still, all right, things are feeling a little shitty, but I'm still showing up for this, you know? And in your energy, there's definitely openness, like 100% openness towards sustaining this, keeping this going, keeping this alive, you know? So, okay, let me see the Four of Swords in the supportive energies. You get the Two of Pentacles, the Moon, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's just knowing when to take a break, knowing when to give yourself that space that you may need from time to time, that break, you know, from things. Because when things get like a lot, it's good to recognize that, hey, I need to rest right now. You know, I need to, and apparently you're doing a good job with recognizing that at this moment in time, or that's where your focus is at, in the sense of trying to catch the right time for, you know, for these breaks that you may need from time to time. Let's do the Queen of Wands in the energy that is hidden. For the Queen of Wands, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Somebody's got their eye on you, and it's somebody you know, and it's somebody you may have had something going on with, because the energy there seems shut down, but it's not, because they have their eye on you. So there's still somewhat of an energy exchange there, even though that door is shut. Are you talking through the door, or maybe? Maybe. Okay. Well, that was random, but it wanted to show up. Okay, let me do the Five of Swords in your hopes and fears. The Empress, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups. See, that's why this energy shows up deceptive, because it's like whatever it is you're doing your best, and you are. You're awesome at it too. You're doing your best here, but to some extent, you're almost showing up as wanting to do your best when it comes to another energy too, in the sense of, I want them to be happy. I want them to be good. I want to do everything I can to provide that happiness for them. You don't have any control. of whether or not they will be happy, no matter how much you provide here. So thinking that I want to make sure that someone's happy is a deceptive energy. Because you can't. You're not going to be sure. You don't know really that what you're doing, even though it's the best thing in the world, would bring them happiness. You know? You can only try and you can only hope, but you won't know for sure. That even with the best you got, they're going to be happy. You know? So you have no control over someone else's happiness or lack of. You know what I mean? So I see where you're coming from with this intention and with this idea, but it is deceptive when we think that we have any control over someone else's happiness or lack of. Let's do the 3 of Cups. In the potential outcome, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. That's all you can do. Show up with the best you got, and you are. That's exactly what you're doing. What you're involved in right now, what you're bringing to the table, it's freaking awesome because it means something to you and because you're putting your best energy in it, and it does look freaking amazing. And that's all you can do. You can offer it. Whether or not they'll take it and they'll love it or they're gonna be happy about it, that's on them. You know? And that's where you're getting with this one eventually. While initially you kind of start off from this idea of, I hope it makes them happy and I hope I did everything I could to bring them happiness with this, you're getting into the point of just laying it on the table. This is what I got. The rest is on you. You know? So you have no control over how someone would feel about the best energies in the world you're bringing. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The 3 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Justice card. You've been working on this for a while now, and the energies have started to really balance out, to really smoothen, almost like there's a sense of, for as long as you've been working on it, you've never felt so balanced in the energies and where they're going and where things are starting to show up and things like that. So it feels good. The stage that you're at here with whatever this is, it feels good to you. So keep on going with these energies because they're amazing. You know, just try to pull away from thinking you have any control over how someone's going to respond and how someone's going to be happy or not happy about something, you know, no matter how much you care about them. I know where you're coming from with that one because we all have the same tendency, right? We want to see the people around us happy all the time, but we have no control over it, you know. So let's see the Enchanted Map Oracle for you. Spark, number 34. You are a clear channel for divine creativity. There's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin an endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stalking that fire is a gratifying activity. Pretty cool. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.